All right, guys, we are back. Make sure you press the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the like button and subscribe to this page. Now, you can see drips at $1. It's been holding up around this price for what, a week now? Maybe not a week. Yeah. Well, about 3 days as far as the price being in the 90s to the $1 range. And like I was mentioning a couple videos ago, the irresistible price. What is the irresistible price? It seems to be around 95 cents and up, because every time it hits around that range, now 97, somebody buys in. 98, people start buying. 98, people start buying. Now it's teetering around, 97, 98, and up to $1, and it's going back and forth, back and forth. For those who don't know, forex has spoke about potential bullish news in regards to drip coming next month, which is January 2023. So around that time, we're going to hear about potential utility for drip, whether it's the fiat on ramp coming with drip v2, which is basically going to be the updated website with some new features. But the reason why I mentioned that is because if the price could still maintain around $1 and it's staying steady, depending on how bullish this news is, that's going to raise the price just like that. Because people are waiting on the sideline. People are buying in right now. Like, guys are literally probably watching some YouTube videos. So shouts out to the content creators, because these guys are probably watching videos and they're probably thinking, whoa, okay, the price been holding up around 90 cents to $1. Okay, let me throw a bag in there. Let me throw a bag. So that's pretty much where we're at. And then once we get some news to where people can see their investment growing or not leaving fast, then that's going to bring more money in. So can't wait to see what happens in January. Yeah, I got some people cleaning in the background, so you might hear that. Dudes is dumping money in. Now, what if before and after the news drops, a lot of these just start coming in? Boom, boom, boom. Once every hour. Freak it. We don't got to go crazy. One 10 BNB coming in per hour. Forex mentioned the middle of January. That's even more time. It might be a couple weeks leading up to that point, especially if he mentions it again. And then there's going to be a grace period after he mentions the news, leading up to the actual utility coming out. See, now we had 99 cents. I did purchase some drip. Nothing too crazy. You guys know I get a little something here and there. So what we're going to do, because I'm running late, but it is the weekend, so I kind of sleep in a little bit more than I do on the weekdays. Because on the weekdays, I try to get up and get this video out early so I can get the rest of my stuff done throughout the day. So I bought like $49 worth of drip. And that's what you can do at a price like this. You'll be surprised. If I had zero drip when the price was at $3, I'll have 1,000 by now. So it would have been a month or a month and a half. And I'm talking about working at Starbucks. I'm talking about working as a janitor. I would have found a way to make this work. I would have found a way, because this price is too cheap and the reward is worth the risk, in my opinion. but this is my opinion, not financial advice, of course. So let's go ahead and put this in. One of the reasons why I did this is because the numbers be messing with me a little bit. So I wanted to make sure this get to 54. Excuse me. I was actually going to get more than this, but I'm like, nah, I got some other stuff I need to do as well. So I need to go knock that out. Some a bill that I need to pay. Not regards to this, because I'm not using no money from Drip, but so let's go ahead and do that. Deposit. Let's pull up this MetaMask. So if you see the cursor over here, that's what I'm doing. I just don't have it set up on my OBS to show that. Let's pay the gas fee. Hopefully they don't play games with us, because I don't feel like crunching no numbers. But it looks like we should be over like 54 something. 54 or something. I don't want to guess the number. It sounds like a jacket. But you guys know what I mean, though. Alright, so 54.13. And I'll probably make another buy in about 5 days. Especially if the prices are still like this. Because we're going to reach 6K by the end of this month. But let's see how far we can get. Maybe we can reach 6.5. If you guys don't know, my goal is to hit a maxed account by well, I'm set to do it in June, but I want to see if I can do it in May or earlier, At these prices, why not? Why not? What's stopping you? Because I believe the price is going to appreciate. I believe Drip is going to have another run. And when I say run, I'm not talking about anything outrageous while we're still in this bear market. I'm talking about a realistic run. And if that's the case, then it'll have 2 runs. Or multiple small ones before the big one comes. As long as, especially if this utilities, plural, can maintain a steady higher price. Maybe a steady $5. This is a valuable token. I don't see why I can't do that. A steady $5. A steady $7.50. Who's to say? And then we get more people talking about it that were once in this, doing all this other stuff, which I can't knock them, because I do a lot of stuff too sometimes. But yeah, let's go over to the animal farm, because depending on that utility and the prices over here, that's where I'm going to be easy transition. Like let me look at the farms, because if forex makes it to whereas you can pair Drip BUSD without eating extra tax, and we're still going to be able to accumulate dogs at a certain kind of pace. I'm going to see which one is worth it more. If it's worth it to buy outright, which at these prices, more than likely it is. But in the future, when the prices get high, it's going to probably be more beneficial to utilize the farms, especially if you have more liquid capital of these said coins. So the strategies are going to change. You're going to hear people talking about switching up their strategies in the upcoming future. The dogs BUSD, you ain't playing. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you need them dogs. So you got options like a mofo. Because you can take, if you had BUSD, the more money, the more you can do, man. Because once you start making dogs from here, if you still have BUSD, you can put it right up in there. Get even bigger yield, but it is what it is. If you're already in that farm, if you're already in that whatchamacallit. But as you can see, the price, the TVL is down. People start selling. The big sell-off for dogs hasn't happened yet, which is dope. Or maybe it won't happen. Maybe this is the first time where people say, you know what, I'm not going to eat those taxes at all. Because 50% tax is still crazy to me. 60% is still crazy. 30% is still crazy. So if I were in, but you are getting some free tokens, so it can't really hurt you as much to sell, depending on how you view it. You can view it as I'm losing money if I sell this in the long run, But you can view it as, okay, these are free, so I can sell them. Even if I eat 50% tax, 60% tax, or whatever the number is, it's still free, so I can't really lose. So it depends on how you think about it. But price of pigs under $100. See, this is how I'm looking at it, right? To me, it doesn't matter the price, and this is just a biased opinion because my goal is to get a maxed out account in Drip first, create 2 more wallets in Drip, especially if the price of Drip isn't over $5. I'm gonna create 2 more wallets because I'm still anticipating a higher Drip price, without just going crazy and spread myself thin with wallets. After that, if the price of pigs is back at $55, $60, then for me, that's the perfect time to jump in. So the prices for me can keep getting lower. Of course, not everybody's going to be thinking like that because people who have more invested, they might have a different strategy. But for me, the price of dogs go down $30, price of pigs go down $60. Now, guys like myself or gals who are in a similar position, now you have your chance to jump in. It just depends how you think about it. Some people might be thinking, oh, it's dropping, I'm not jumping in. And guys like me is like, whoa, it's dropping? Okay. X amount of months down the line, I'll have my chance to jump in. And I'm actually going to start jumping in before my first max wallet, because depending on how low these prices get, instead of just buying Drip, especially if Drip, let's say Drip go to $2 to $3 after the utility is announced and it maintains that, then I'll just come over here. Let me get one dog. Let me get one pig, and just keep doing that over and over and over. By the end of the month, I got 30, 30 pigs, 30 whatever, and I just build that up until this account maxes out. That way, I'm in both ecosystems at a decent pace, and then I can start the journey with the farm. If the utilities are strong enough to where the scratchies is a thing, we might change pace on the channel and create something out of that. Then I might just allocate more funds to that. But no matter where I allocate funds to when it comes to scratchies, as far as the taxes are concerned, it comes back to the assets. So if I want to go heavy on Drip scratchies, taxes coming back to Drip. So I like the way forex is making this, because when you participate in one, it's helping out the whole ecosystem in some kind of degree. And that's just where we at with it, man. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button. We're at 54,000 Drip. 5,400. Somebody's going to call me an ignorant hype man. Take your hands off your keyboard, bro. I promise you it's going to be all right. 5,400. Our goal is to get to, let me see, 6,000 by the end of the month. So we got like 15 more days. We'll be somewhere right here. And that's cool, because we're actually hitting. If I didn't DCA, I'll be at 2,500 right now. But like I was saying, either you're going to jump into a project early and believe in it enough not to crash and burn, pump and dump, and it actually thrives, which means you're taking massive risks, or you're going to believe in the project early enough to buy in when it's low. When people are selling, when people are giving up, when people are moving to other projects, when people are literally taking their focus off of this project or any project that you want to believe in, if you're the one buying in when the prices are low, compounding if that's an available feature, then you'll reap the benefits. If not, then you got to buy in early. But I don't see any other way to make massive gains in investing. I don't see it. You buy in early, you buy when the price is low, or you hodl for a long time. Take your pick. Hopefully this stuff at the bottom right ain't popping up, y'all. Because I don't know why this is happening. I got a whole bunch of stuff popping up. Let me get that out of here. But yeah, that's going to be it, man. This is Icy. And I'll see you guys on the next video.